Hi everybody, EJ here. CJ's behind the camera again. And just want to let you know we are getting closer and closer to this being a guitar. So this evening, what we're going to do is, as you can see, all fits real nice together in the pocket. It's really good. But we're not attached. So these are what we're going to be using. This is your back plate with a neck, the screws that go in there. We also have to put the springs down into the tremolo system, and we're going to do that first. And we should be putting on the back plate, and also these are the string trees, which will go here and here. But I have a lot of drilling to do still, so we'll do that one on the next video. So right now, let's go ahead and get this disengaged. There. I'll flip this over, around like this. Now, plenty of play and clearance with this thing, should have anyways. If not, we'll back this out just a little bit further. Because what they suggested with the clearance between here and this claw is 1/4 of an inch. But I've seen other guitars where they're all the way down towards here. So we'll just see how this goes. Sometimes these springs can be a little bit of a challenge getting on. You gotta be careful with them. You don't want to bend this part right here. So what we do first, itty bitty little hole right there in between. This hole is where your string is going to go through, and this hole is where your spring is, right here. And we got to pull. Oh, that is going to be and this little ring right here that slips onto there. I think we are going to have to back that out just a little bit. Let's at least back it out far enough so we can get her. Oh, come on. Hate it when it does that. Let's try again. That'd be far enough. Let's see, we can always adjust. Let's go with the center one. Let's put it down in like that. And just come over. And here's a trick I learned a long time ago. Trying not to hit that negative wire. Get out of there. There's the first one. Some people just go straight across. Some people will go from here and go over to this one, kind of like a pyramid. I think we're just going to go with the straight across. Oh, shoot. Come on. And this one. It's been a long time since I've had to respring a guitar. I gotta get back into practice. We're gonna have to bring this one out just a little bit more. That's better. There we go. That's how you put the springs on. And once we get the strings through this and get her stringed up, then the tension from that will actually pull this block back further. And so everything's going to be fine. And we'll adjust this and after we get the strings on. That'll be another video. Now, let's take the neck. Oh, and by the way, when you're building a guitar, and it's going to be yours, put identifying marks on it. CJ already put her initials on there, and then I put right here, Big E, that's my nickname, 2024. If this guitar ever disappears or stolen, at least we have something on the inside to show, yes, I'm the one who built this guitar, it's my property. And you can always go and buy little metal stamps, alphabetic and numerical, and you could actually stamp on the back of the headstock into it something for you for identifying it. Now, let's get this neck on. Make sure she's down on there good and solid. She is. So now we'll take this. Want beveled on the inside here. Always want that on top. Now I always start one corner on the top, another corner on the bottom. That helps make sure everything looks good and even. And when you get down to about here, which if you're using a cordless drill, stop. Because we're going to actually hand tighten with this after we're done. Good job. That's far enough. That's far enough. You see, that's why. We're leaving it loose so we make sure it's adjusted. It'll adjust itself as the screws get tighter to where everything is nice and even. It's all about flexibility when you're building a guitar like this. Certain rules you gotta stick to. Other rules you can bend the heck out of. It's not completely tight. Neither is that one. It is pretty solid, but I can tell that this is lined up properly and perfectly. So now when I and tighten. Become a human torque wrench. Feel that you know that's tight enough, and you're not going to damage the wood or any of the, like, strip out the threading. There it is. The neck is attached to the guitar. And we have
Yay.
our tremolo springs in here. And I can put these springs back further. But we're going to get the strings on first. And after that, we'll figure out adjusting all this. But the next video is going to be putting on string trees up here on the headstock. And there's actual measurements. Went through a book that I have, and the string trees need to be placed after we put the strings on at 2 1/8 inches with up here where the B, or excuse me, where the G and the D string will be. And then 2 7/8 inches from the nut coming this way with the E and the B. And it's very important about the placement of these because it helps with the intonation. I've got other measurements on here, but that's for future videos of adjusting the action and adjusting the pickup heights, and it's always helpful to have information like that. So anyways, that's it. That's today's video. And we'll be going through it again next week. And we're getting this thing done one piece at a time, little bit by little bit. But it's going to be a great sounding guitar. And as a representation of something that Kenny Wayne Shepherd does play on stage, I think it's coming out really nice and looks good. And yeah, I think it's working out quite well. The changes we made, I think, are much better than the way this originally was starting out. So anyways, that's it. We're done.
Woohoo! Almost done.
Yeah. Anyways, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and God bless.
Bye.